On this ride we check out the MiRider rack bag and the Trangia Mini stove. Afternoon folks, Bike and BootsDave here, and out on an afternoon ride on the MiRider. Power assisted e-bike, pedal assisted e-bike I should say. And out this afternoon, a couple of reasons I'm out, and I thought I'd bring you along with me, is that as if you've watched any of my vids, you'll know on one I've mentioned that I'm going to be doing a mini tour, possibly Morecambe Bay or maybe the Cinder track in Scarborough. But I'm out this afternoon and I'm going to take the opportunity, because I have mentioned this before, to go through what I carry in my pannier bag, my rack bag at the back. So we'll have a look at that and my opinion of it actually, because it's well used. And then just get past this car, sorry. Thank you. And then the other reason, I'm checking stoves out because I'm undecided which one to take with me. I've got the Trangia Mini stove, which has a burner, alcohol burner, a pot and a frying pan this afternoon, a mini frying pan. So I'll show you that, because I'm undecided whether to use the alcohol burner or the gas stove. I know which gas stove I'm going to prefer to take. It's a 2-pot one version that I like. I think it's an Odo, and it's one of the cheapest gas stoves that you can buy actually, but it's been very good value. If I'm going to take the alcohol stove, the Trangia, the choice of the Mini or the Trangia triangle stove, which I use probably more than anything. It's a very good stove. But we'll see, they're all good, but can't make my mind up. It's a matter of the pots really. With the Trangia triangle, I have it all compact down and it goes into like an army mess tin, and that's pretty good in itself. But if you're doing boiling the bag meals, the mess tin's not the best pot to use. You know, so, and it's just got the one tin, that, so it means possibly taking a separate tin, whereas the Mini I've got, that one has got 2 pots that clip together and it all fits compactly together. So we'll have a look. I'll have a look and show you when I get there. Anyhow, for now, enjoy the ride. Just going down through the woods now. Always awkward these little gates, but you get a technique to get through. There we go. Very sunny this morning, and now the weather's changed slightly, so it's got a little bit cloudy. Still quite warm though. I always have to be aware because they're well used, all these trails and walks. I'm hoping with all the kids being back at school it's going to be quite quiet actually, but like I said, in a popular area. Over the bridge and far away. just a bit tricky getting through, but we've managed it. Left or right? This is a question. The left or the right point? I'll tell you what, I think we'll go left. I've got to put the power on. Here we go. That's easy, no pedal assist there. I thought it was difficult, but we're away. Bring you back shortly. To the first climb. It's only a short grunt really, this one, but you have to put some effort in. There we have it, we're up and over. Just passing through Park Bridge now. And up to the trail I've used very regularly, and it's the 626 we'll be coming up to shortly. Cycle route 626. I can make it through this rough stuff. Not so bad if you can pick your path. Nearly went then, but managed it. And here we are. Onto the 626. I'll tell you what, it's the first time, well, I can't remember a time that I haven't had my snood. And it's like neckerchief that goes around your neck and you can cover your mouth with it. Since COVID really, I can't remember ever going out on my bike without it, and I have today. And the flies and the midges are like getting stuck into my throat if I open my mouth to talk in places. But that's the hazard of not taking your snood. Lesson learned, note to oneself. Make sure you've got your snood with you. Definitely glad I've got my glasses on, even though they're not my cycling glasses, they're my normal glasses today. So a bit remiss of me really, I should have had them on and all, because the cycle glasses are wrapped round, these aren't. Keep them little midges out. Okay. Well guys, they say things happen in threes, and that's proving to be the case today. I forgot my snood, so I'm getting gobs full of midges and flies. Forgot my wraparound glasses, so they're flying into my eyes. And now my hearing aid battery has just run out, well, more or less run out. So that's the three things all counted for now. So note to oneself, don't come out half-cocked. You can't take shortcuts, especially in summer with the midges. And the fourth thing I've just thought of is normally I would definitely have a rain shell or some sort of rain jacket, and I haven't. I've got another jacket, but it's not a waterproof one. Anyhow, there we go. Hopefully it's not going already. Making our way up the farm tracks now, across and over to Daisy Nook. Just getting down towards the Nook now, Daisy Nook Country Park. Soon we're going along the canal. over the little bridge. And along the short stretch of the old Ollenwood branch of the canal and back over the motorway, which I just crossed a short while ago. We'll go back across it now. Well, we made it into Daisy Nook Country Park now, so won't be long before I search out a place to stop and get ourselves a brew on and see what I've got in my rack bag, my pannier bag on the back there. So we'll see what's in there shortly. Well, I'm hoping it keeps like this and I find a little quiet spot. Usual place probably down by the river. But we've got one or two people about, but nothing like when the kiddies are off school. I'm hoping I've come at a quiet time, really. It's nice to have it to yourself a little bit. Just moved across onto the bridle path now at the side of the canal towpath and making his way down to Riversdale. And hopefully we'll stop there and have a brew. Well, that's a success. The last time I came down there, I didn't even came properly. Just about managed to save myself. Mind you, I was going a lot faster than that. This is it. You might be wrong side of 70, but in your mind you still think you're 21, don't you? or as my wife says, Mrs. D, I'm 10 in my mind. Oh, so there you go. Whoa, here we go. And now down by the river. Once your squirrel's knocking about, I don't think he's picked any up, but they seem quite brave and not bothered about it coming past at all. What a midges round here over the water. Oh, smell of wild garlic. Wild garlic, it's full of it. Oh, lovely. And my favourite spot. So guys, let's have a look at it. This is the MiRider rack bag. Rack bag, that's it. Let's see what I've got in it. What I nearly always carry, I hope you're picking it up, this is the sit pad. Never go anywhere without it. Cheap as chips, but makes life really comfortable when you want to sit anywhere on wet ground or wet seats. It insulates you. Right, the rack bag. Water bottle carrier at the back here, so we've got a bottle of water in it there. Now what I did find, these zips, if you can see just there, I've replaced the black catches with actually they're cable ties that I put on. I should have got black ones really, but they do the job. But I did find that these broke because the zips are pretty stiff. Mind you, I do abuse things and I do overload this bag a little bit. So the top compartment, just under there, I've got the belt, rain cover. Not that I've used that a lot actually, because it's quite waterproof as it is. Water resistant, it's not waterproof. Spur in a tube, just in case. So that's in the there's the zips, the top carrying part. And like I said, that's the shoulder strap for carrying the bag if you want to put it off where you get on the train or something and put it over your shoulder. Right, okay, so side pocket number one, let's look what's in here. Oh yeah, my supplies, tea bags, couple of milks, wet wipes, coffees, whitener, you name it, enough for a brew there. So we'll put that there for a minute. Spoons, couple of spoons. Yep, got a couple of spoons there, and a fork, plastic fork, and a pair of scissors. Always handy for opening bits and pieces, coffees and stuff. So put them back and leave them in. And again, on these I've got the, if you can see it, the cable tie again. Okay, so that's a bit of a fault with the bag actually, but in my mind. Let's have a look in the other pocket. Should be, yeah, pump, mini pump, tool kit, yeah, multi-tool, knife, lighter. I'll pull that out actually, yeah, multi-tool, just for doing your maintenance if you need to. Hopefully we won't need anything. Stick them back in there for now. And then I've got the lock there, combination lock, just for added security if I just want to lock it up while I go to the toilet or something, which I don't leave it very often. Right, main compartment. Hope you're picking this up, it's hard to film in. So today, like I say, another jacket, riding jacket there. Oh, apple pastries. Cup. I always take these because if you know me, I like my brews. And there we have the stove. So it's quite cavernous really, quite a lot of space in it. And there's also, if you're picking it up, a zip compartment here, if you can see that. Nothing in it at the moment actually, but it's a net. You could put your small belongings, maybe your wallet, whatever, in there, just to keep keys, whatever, keep things nice and tidy. And basically that's the bag. So in my opinion with the bag, yeah, it's okay. The zips were a bit of a problem. Like I said, these little, they broke easily, pulled off because they're a little bit stiff, a little bit on stiff side to use, but not too bad at all, quite waterproof. Fitting on and off the bike, to be honest, a bit of a faff. Let's just show you. So we'll get this out of the way. Here there's a fastener that fastens around the front, a clip. Don't know if you can see that, but there's a clip there. Just undo it and pull that one off. Then that's just a safety thing that I put on. It does serve no purpose really, I don't know why I have it on. My lock is fitted to the carrying angle there. Right, and this is where the faff comes in. Right, this is now where the faffing comes in because it's underneath. So I'll just get this pad. So you can see the fasteners. The first one is here. And it's a matter of fiddling about because you get the, you actually get the mud guard in the way. But it's on Velcro, so that's okay. And then it's through a little buckle. Don't know if you can see that, but it's through this little buckle. And that's one undone. That's probably the hardest. The other one is on this. If you can see it, that's the strap. And it just flips off. And there you have it. And that's the bag. The saddle bag off, and I'll show you putting back on when we come to it. Okay guys, so here we have the Trangia Mini, quite compact, all fits together. If I can get it undone. There we go, little frying pan, pot holder. There we go, just squeeze it together. That's a pot holder. Get a burger and a boiled egg in there too. A couple of slices of bacon, so that's not bad. The burner holder. So just stick that on there. And there's the burner, the Trangia, famous Trangia burner itself. The simmering. If you want to simmer something, you can adjust the flame by using that. I'll show you that more detail in a minute. And there's the actual burner. And in there I've enough fuel for a brew, I'm hoping. Yeah, should be plenty in there. And here I've got a cloth inside, a little bit of sponge for cleaning it, lighter, and another sponge for cleaning. So stick them together all there. Right, and the pan just sits in like that. It's got a little groove that fits in between these points here and tends to keep it nice and secure. So there we have it. Pull that up there. Get that lit. Get this dirty tissue. There's some ones left there for no reason at all. So get it lit now. Not a good lighter, unfortunately. Yeah, there we have it. And that will definitely light it. Don't know if you can see the flame or not, but it's definitely burning now. Get some water on the go. I usually carry 2 mugs consisting of one plastic one, and there's a sponge and a spoon in there, and my titanium, my favourite mug with the hot lips. Stops you burning your lips. If you put that on a flame, you can put that back on. There you go, just stick that back on when you've boiled your water in, if you want to boil it in your mug. But today we're using the Trangia pan. Just pour that in, give that a little bit extra, just to allow for the boil. Get that in there, and we'll get that on the go. Use the lid now. And let that boil up. Put this away. Where's me? Oh, there's the top. And I think, yeah, I'll have the cup of tea today, courtesy of my 2 grandsons who were both in the parachute regiment, training to be one is actually passing out on 23rd of this month. He's finished. The other one's not far behind him and she'll be passing out in August, so they've done very well. And when they have a few rations left over after an exercise, don't want to get them into trouble, but they usually end up in my kit bag. So there we go, that's army tea bag there. And we'll use, I've got whitener and all sorts in, but I'm going to use some courtesy of Weatherspoons, oatmeal milk. Just use some of that, see what that stuff's like. Okay, bring you back when it's... Okay, so folks, there we have the rolling boil. Get this brew sorted out now. get a good cup of tea. There we are. The simmering with it closed up, just throw that and extinguish the flame there. And there we have it. Get that stirred up. Titanium spoon, by the way. Totes' titanium spoon. Whether it's worth the money or not remains to be seen. It's very light, but 12 quid, I don't know. Oat milk. Cheers. Okay guys, I'll try to film best I can of how I get back onto the MiRider rack bag. Okay, it is a bit of a faff. The first strap, this one here that clips together, I just put through the fork there, the rack, round the first bar, the first crossbar if you like, and then just secure it. I just get this, that is just something that's on here as an extra thing. I don't know why I have it really. Stick that on there. The next one, if you can see it. Okay, the next strap goes underneath. We have to get round the other side of the bike again now. Down on the floor to do it, and if you can see it there is a buckle on the side of the bag here that makes it awkward, and we push it through the buckle. You can see that push through, pull it as tight as we possibly can, and it velcros on the underside, velcros underneath. Now for the back one. This is the most difficult, the awkward one. Got to sort of pull the mudguard down, faff about putting it over the top. Find and put it through the little buckle again, if you can see where my thumb is, and pull as tight as you can. and you can see the mud guard there is in the way, so you need to get that out of the way while you refasten it as tight as you possibly can with the Velcro, and that is it. Putting it bluntly, a bloody flap. But my thoughts on the bag. The bag in itself is okay, but I wish it had these buckle fastenings like on the front, on the ones under there, to be much easier. But yeah, it does the job, and you're not pulling it off very often really. Well, I'm not, you know, so it does do the job. This for some reason is just on there, so I just keep it on, and it's just an extra little fastening security, I suppose. Put the buckles away now. Fasten the lock to the front of the bag. All secure. The old sit mat. Mic on. Brew kit. Back in the side pocket. And check around. And no trace really. The paper that is here and the tins are not mine, and I've no polythene bag to collect it up, so unfortunately, normally I'd take it. Unfortunately today I haven't got anything, no rubber gloves or anything, and it's looks like toilet paper, so it could have been used as hankies, and there's a can there. I'll do that in the next couple of days when I come down. Normally, like I say, I would take it, but I've nothing really carry it in today, unfortunately. And while we're on the subject, the seat, upgraded, is doing very well, getting used to it. I like it actually. Takes a lot of the bumps out of the old bottom there. A bit of bum comfort, as they say. Yeah, so there we have the MiRider again, and we're ready to rock and roll again now. Get my hat on and away we'll go. Okay guys, so yep, ready and packed up again now. So I hope it were useful to look at the bag. I don't know how the video's going to turn out, but I'll get it out as soon as I can really. Like I said, my opinion is it's faff getting on and off. The underneath fasteners that actually fasten it to the right, the underneath ones that go underneath the bag and underneath the right, really should have been with proper buckles instead of using Velcro. I'm not too keen. It is a faff about that. The front one's fine. It's great. It does the job. It's quite waterproof. So it does come with a rain cover though as well, and a shoulder strap, so that's handy. It's adequate for what I use it for. You can see that I have abused it, to be honest with you. I've probably overfilled it at times and things like that, so consequently the pulls on the zips would come off, but I do think that's a fault as well. Only my opinion. You have to try it yourself really, don't you? Anyway, I'm going to wind up the video here for today. Remember, it's good to be out. Just have a quick look round of where I am. Beautiful. Very quiet today. As I was saying, it's really good to be out, and remember, it's good for the old cabbage and it's good for you physically. So get yourself out in nature if you can, anywhere in the park, in the garden, and just get the fresh air, do you a power of good. Okay, so all for now. Bike and Boots Dave, God bless. Another milestone for Bike and Boots Dave on his MiRider, 200 miles just completed. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe.